ở Việt Nam đúng rồi, đâu làm sao đâu ta đi gì rồi. Là làm đâu phải đeo làm cái con là, làm để bao vậy à.
加大传播真相的力度。我们要拯救在水深火热的湖北的武汉的同胞们，我们要再把国内的所有有关疫情的真实声音发到国际上来，做好准备，没有共产党新中国的以后什么样？中共的政府这次不叫隔离，它叫大屠杀。如果你要认为湖北武汉还是隔离的话，那你就太不了解共产党，太不了解爆料革命了。啊，它是大屠杀。
一个婆婆的，哎，你不这样，买不到菜不能买，你要再找社区，你要在不在外头发了。哎，你要找社区，你要千万不能在外。
We submit a report with how we use the funds. If all of that fits in with the guidelines, then we can receive $100,000 in a year.
Should we accept the money from a government which do not respect human rights?
Well, I don't agree with what you've just said. We can receive grants from any source, and if we receive it from the government of China, we're proud to do so.
Stop, please. Okay, let's just go. That's enough.
I don't know if I want to give her my permission form then.
No.
No. You want to withdraw?
Yeah, I do.
Excuse me, I cannot do that. That's
Yes, you can.
No, sorry about that. I can't.
Okay, please leave.
Sorry.
Back it up.
You'll hear from us on another way.
这个叫什么？中国真正的敌人曝光是吧？后边还要个什么？要个赏你妈了个逼！我操你个妈的！还这个里边一说还说外国人吧哈，是怎么着？还要让中国人呢？这个插手中国言论自由？我操你个妈！中国人有言论自由吗？老百姓啊，那个当官的对。
为什么你的老公同样跟你生活，同样规律，为什么他不得你得？是因为他喝酒你没喝酒，能力转化痰的能力就变弱。这样的话，你的一激它一感染病毒一进去，马上就停留在里面，否则的话它不会停留的，对不对？那是有道理，就是有道理。
没有见人啊，两个都没见人。
给你失忆了。
啊，儿子把爹妈都杀了，殡仪馆车都来了，殡仪馆车来俩。
يا مشايخ لحظات التعريف تم إعطاء الصحن في يوم الخميس الموافق 10 رجب 1441 5 مارس 2020.
Besarnya jangan bilang tepat.
后备箱打一下，后备箱看一眼。
都有人没有？照相，
录着呢。把车先停边上吧。开来了。
走，给到去比你走，拿去比掉，走，快点我去。走，
嘿，我刚刚出来。不管刚才，走。不要，走。这已经抓过来，老师俩。在这里。
这是我们的市场，看到吗？全都是这样的。
忙忙碌碌的生活。
And now an admission from Australia's chief doctor, it's here. And just shutting the borders is no longer enough.
It's no longer possible by isolating the country to stop the further development of cases.
That risk is at its highest from Iran, where the fresh wave of global infections has largely come from. British health authorities are now conceding a mass outbreak in the UK is imminent.
England is in the middle of a flu epidemic in the middle of their winter. We're in a very different situation.
Concerning too, a Pomeranian in Hong Kong confirmed to have caught coronavirus, likely from its owner. Doctors now warning people not to kiss their dogs.
It's likely the human infected dogs.
Thousands usually visit Mecca every day, a sacred place for Muslims now empty, after Saudi Arabia banned pilgrims. The birthplace of Jesus in Bethlehem disinfected too. The church now watered
on the coronavirus emergency. Thousands of passengers on that cruise ship are stuck at sea off the coast of California right now, confined to their rooms as they wait for test results.
In New York, thousands of people are self-quarantining at home after they may have come in contact with the coronavirus. A 12th fatality has now been reported here in the United States, the latest in Washington state.
Coronavirus test kits flown in by helicopter to that idling cruise ship off the coast of San Francisco. This morning, more than 2,400 passengers on the Grand Princess cruise now ordered to stay in their rooms until they can be evacuated. A 71-year-old man who sailed on the Grand Princess last month died of COVID-19, the state's first death linked to the illness. At least 20 people on board reportedly showing symptoms. Has seen the virus spread to at least 70 patients. Take a look at the city's iconic Pike Place Market, normally bustling with tourists and shoppers. On Thursday, virtually deserted.
It's like a ghost town.
So we're signing the 8.3 billion. I asked for 2.5, and I got 8.3, and I'll take it. Okay. So here we are, 8.3 billion. We're doing very well. But it's an unforeseen problem. What a problem. Came out of nowhere, but we're taking care of it.
The State Department has implemented aggressive travel restrictions, updated travel advisories, and worked with the private sector to ensure U.S. citizens and travelers are informed and safe. And as I said in my last press briefing, we're helping other countries keep their people safe too. For instance, we're working with Italy and South Korea, two countries that have been hit especially hard, to create effective exit screenings for passengers coming to the United States. We've also extended offers to help the Islamic Republic of Iran, and we hope that the government of Iran will heed our offers of humanitarian assistance and medical supplies. On Monday, our USAID announced $37 million in financing allocated for countries affected or at high risk of the Wuhan viruses spread. That comes on top of the $100 million in humanitarian assistance and delivery of more than 17 tons of assistance that the United States has sent to the Chinese people back in January. We are, the United States government is, deploying humanitarian assistance and personal protective equipment to more than 25 countries around the world. This assistance, along with the vast amounts donated by our private sector businesses and religious institutions, demonstrate once again the immense generosity of the American people and the fundamental goodness of our nation.
President Trump, nothing is inevitable. That's his quote, and the subtext is all we have to fear is fear itself. But you have to get ahead of the facts. Steve Cortez, one of my partners and a guy that I think is one of the smartest financial guys around, on Stuart Varney on CNBC just moments ago. I guess Fox Business. Stuart Varney's on Fox Business now. Moments ago said, echoing Jason Miller, said President Trump is now a wartime president. And this is not a war against a foreign army. This is a war against a virus. And that war is twofold. One is protecting not just the American people, but the people of the world, because the United States will end up being the indispensable nation in this conflict. But also this contagion that's spreading now throughout the world, not just the shutdown of basketball tournaments, not the shutdown of restaurants or bars and people not going on airplanes and conventions and hotels, all that, the perturbations that happen when something like this goes global. But more importantly, this deep systematic issue we have with globalization, that everything is railheaded in China, including our drugs, generic drugs, all the APIs, the building blocks of vitamin C, of penicillin, of we can't make our mask, all this, which the Trump task force is now working on day in and day out. You know, if you listen to the show, you're going to be months ahead of where the news is going to be. We started this months ago. Why? We knew it was going to be a world historical event. Okay, this is not to panic people. This is not to get people upset. It's to just let people know this is the information. This is happening. There's something going on in China that is unprecedented in world history. And you may not have an interest in this virus, but this virus has an interest in you, both your personal health and your personal economic well-being in your family. Jack Maxey and Jason Miller. And one of the reasons I wanted Jason to stand over, Jack, we're going to turn to you in a moment and go through the punch list of how this thing's expanding worldwide. Jason, the President of the United States, what are we doing? Vice President Trump, head of the task force, went to Seattle yesterday. I thought Governor Inslee, they had a very good on-site. I thought the optics was good, what we're all pulling together. We can't make this a partisan issue. That has to be pulled together. The President had a busy schedule today, supposed to go to Tennessee to see this horrific results of this tornado, the storms, but was scheduled to go to CDC. What is the state of play as we speak?
So state of play at the moment, the President is not going to CDC today. He's trying to get that rescheduled for as soon as possible. I think he needs to do it as soon as possible.
You think he needs to do it this afternoon?
I think absolutely, yeah.
大家知道我真的是2天没怎么睡觉了，你们也都看我发信息，我很兴奋。我非常兴奋，即将发生什么？我告诉大家，中南坑会有人不仅是那7个常委，也不仅仅是政治局，还有几个最手握大权的人将死在冠状病毒上，而且不会超过4月1号。不管他怎么换肾换血，怎么心肺机，他都超过4月1号。这是我今天告诉大家的第一个事儿。而且4月1号前一定会发生，绝不少于3个。绝不少于3个，起点3个。还有，共产党的经济将受到全世界集体的惩罚。大家记得我剪掉钩了吗？钩了吗？钩了吗？这事儿将4月1号前，全世界跟他脱钩，基本成为事实。港币、人民币基本上将变成冥币，港币是肯定叫嗝屁了。香港、西方的 N 个大城市 将实施全面戒严隔离措施。世界经济都会是负增长，不仅仅是中共受到最大惩罚的就是中共。